Well, it's a nice base. Very nice. Alright, it is a level up that you get during the night. If you guys want to really quickly put all that detail in, we can continue in about 5-10 minutes.
I have my sheet ready to go for like the next 10 levels
Okay.
on my phone.
So you'll be quick.
Well,
Desert, are you going to need 5 to 10 minutes to put all the numbers in?
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, we'll
Actually, I'm gonna need 5 minutes for a bathroom break.
That's fine too.
How much XP did we get? Like, are we doing it by steps or by XP?
Let's see here. It is by steps. XP is a little tricky when I can't guarantee everyone does the same thing in this game.
Yeah.
So, alright. We're just going to have a quick break, everyone. We'll be back. That's a little loud.
So sorry.
That's
I
okay.
rolled a 3 for my health.
I see that.
Mm.
Anyway, I like how this turned out. I mean, Group 3, I don't know, since you guys said you weren't going to watch the session zeros for everyone, or session ones for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Group 3 did get to Keeper Arana already, but that was as far as they got before their session ended.
Oh,
So
wow.
that was the first time we got to speak with Keeper Arana. I liked it. A lot of fun.
They were much faster than us.
Well, I mean, they really quickly got bored in the first village and just said, you know, we're just going to move west. And they went and had a good time.
Good.
Mm-hmm. They did try to break into the wall, though, because they came from a different angle. And didn't want to circle around.
That's just fun, though.
You never know quite what story to expect with a group sometimes. Oh, and Group 2 just had their first session today. They also are taking around the creature. So I'm excited to see how that turns out for them.
Mm.
It might do better for them since they are refusing to talk to it much. They're just like, oh, come with us, little buddy. See what you can do around the place, and maybe we can take you and find you another home elsewhere. Fairly certain all it takes is just one moment of them saying thank you, and we'll have a moment where everyone's like, oh, yay!
Yeah.
So I missed 3 follows earlier. I think I mentioned one of them. So thank you, Sibahan, for following, and Eli? Something like that? And Stomy the Karhu. Quite happy to welcome anybody who's just wanting to watch this.
Oh yeah, we're live streaming or something, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Though I believe it keeps dropping every so often. My internet situation has not been good this month so far. Like, every day, facing a new trouble.
Yeah. Yeah, you sound kind of robotic at times.
You know, I guarantee anything that's just the Discord version of my voice. Because I've been listening to the videos and I sound fine other than what I did for Group 3. because for some reason on that recording, they didn't say I had a problem other than robotic, but I could barely hear myself in the videos, which will be uploaded to YouTube at some point this week. I have them ready to go, but I forgot my password to YouTube.
Oh shit! Yeah, I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Saw about that.
Feels brilliant, right? Like I'm signed in on my computer, but I couldn't take my computer to the library. It's a desktop, a little awkward to bring, you know?
Hmm.
Anyway. Right, that's health that you're rolling there. I'm like, what are you doing? I remember. Okay. Okay. Ugh. Cracking my fingers because they feel stiff. Let me go turn on a fan really quick. It's getting a little hot in this room. Alright, hopefully that's not audible. Okay. Everyone ready? They put in their changes.
No, I'm still playing my ranks.
Wait.
Oh yeah, I get to put point knowledge shape.
Well, at this point, I would be happy if you did that. Completely fine with it.
From spending that time with that dude.
I mean, we'll assume for right now he's a thing at the base. And you can always just consult him if you ever come back. He's refusing to leave for some reason.
Alright, that should help.
Okay. Got my notes. Everything's going fine.
So what makes my character a little bit complicated to alter sheet to is I'm adding a new class to it. Like now I'm
Mm-hmm.
a swashbuckler. So I'm not going to do all that. I'm just going to do my skills and I'll do my attack rolls and all my dodge and all that manually.
Okay.
For now, until I put in the macros where it's called here.
That's completely fine. Alright. Well, it's
Alright.
the dawn of a new day, as it were, my friends. And outside the main doors, you kind of creak it open and proceed up the steps. You hear the wonderful sound of orcs outside. They kind of do this squealing moo and partake in some of the grass outside. You get to the top of the steps and you see one, these just lazy little things blocking the staircase. And you don't see any of the serviles nearby to direct it away.
The swat its back with my hand or something, like slap its back, make it move.
And it moves quickly away.
Who says you need handle animal to handle animal?
Okay. What do you all want to do at this point?
Um, so Julian actually has been so the work I did yesterday for the components that I got today, because yesterday the components I used was the ones that I was from the ship, the last ones from the ship. So I have components for today. So Julian spent the morning kind of doing that, trying out his different mixtures. But the night before, he was practicing fencing all night. So
Fair
he
enough.
takes out his rapier and shows it to Marcus and does a little flourishing and says, I'm feeling much more confident. Let's try again. Let's how you feeling?
Oh, me?
Yes.
I'm feeling better. I think I'm getting my sword arms getting better. Marcus will take the long sword from the stash in the Shaper building.
Okay.
He brandishes it in front of Hux and says, "This will make a very efficient weapon."
I
Fair enough.
I
disagree.
had my sword though.
The bigger the sword,
Had my
the
great
slower the
sword.
sword.
If I had my great sword back then, I would have flattened the bear.
Well, I mean, you can just keep looking for one. I'm sure there's at least something out there.
Tell you what. Next creature we see, I say I fell it first with my little blade.
Well, it's a bet.
Okay. Which way do you head out? If you would like to use the ruler to kind of point in a direction.
I say that orange path that I drew earlier.
Yes, I kind of see it.
I say we followed that, but only up to the orchard.
To go back to the orchard. You had a wonderful fruit breakfast this morning, I'm pretty sure. Had plenty of
Well,
that.
no, because wasn't there a thing stalking around there?
You were able to bring the fruit with you. You had already packed it up and brought it with by the time it attacked. So
But,
wonderful fruit breakfast.
Oh no! I mean not the fruit orchard. I mean the stick orchard,
Stick orchard.
the needle stick.
You're talking about the things in the pens.
Yeah, that's the pens.
Yes. You didn't see anything there, but going over there would be fine.
Yeah, didn't they say they were being attacked?
They said the orchard itself was facing some kind of creature that would come in and eat some of the fruit and then leave.
Okay, I think that.
He says that if the creature leaves south forest,
Yes.
and we say, yeah, sure. If we pass by there, we will kill that creature or whatever it was.
From what you remember them saying, they said it would be somewhere south in between two rivers. Based off your memory of the map, it'd probably be somewhere over here. In that
Alright.
direction.
Let's head over there.
Okay.
Didn't the alchemy guy give us the same task, but somewhere else? I think, if I heard it right.
He said there is two different things that would need to be taken care of. There is a rather large, bulky, muscular creature that has been known to go on all fours and rear back on two legs and roar at the various serviles. Somewhere around the orchard.
The bear.
Right? And that there were two creatures that were rather thin. They seemed to have sharp teeth, some kind of predator. They would spit stuff at the various serviles, and they are... Did I mention quadruped? I think I did. Might have forgotten. Quadruped. And that they are also somewhere by the orchard, but they hunt together.
Those are probably the dogs.
Must be the dog then. So, which one we want to sell first? The dogs, the bear, or whatever is near the valley?
Well, first, how do you want to deal with the dogs and the bear? The dogs can probably be domesticated. I mean, we can kill them. That's fine.
I mean, it's clearly not a regular dog.
Well, yeah, you're right. But there's a lot of things. Like, the bear is the first thing that's regular I've seen.
I'm gonna
It's just
do
the bear.
one thing, by the way. I should have mentioned this earlier while you were leveling up. Because it has to do with your survival, I am fine with making Knowledge Shaper a class skill at this point for people who take it on the island. Especially after the first
get
level
Yeah,
up.
all knowledge
Um,
skills already a class skill for me, so
Ah,
I
okay.
don't
Same.
benefit from that.
Alright, just checking.
Same.
But back on point, if you want to continue this, maybe a Knowledge Shaper about the dog, because that's very unique, some kind of quadruped, and if you think it's the dog, do dogs spit attack things?
Yeah, sure, I'll do knowledge shaper.
Oh,
Marcus.
confuse me.
Yeah. It's a good thing, too, because 14 wasn't enough. But a 20 allows you to remember something that Yugi had mentioned last night while you were all talking about various Shaper things that can be found on the island. There is a type of creature known as a roamer, and that also kind of rings your memory of what they were talking about earlier yesterday.
Mhm.
This creature is known to spit acid or lightning, depending on the species, at enemies.
Well, that's worrying. So we're facing the acid speeder variant and hmm. They hunt in pairs? Pairs of pack.
You know that these two hunt as a pair. As far as the Shaper's knowledge of them, roamers tended to be one of the main protectors of an area. And so you would see maybe 6 or more at a time where they would guard a building or an entrance to something.
So these are either stray roamers or they're guarding something near the orchard.
Well, the one thing that was made clear to you is that creatures who are no longer doing their assigned tasks are considered rogue by the Shapers. For instance, said, I can't think of his name, Klein. Klein mentioned that these serviles would be considered rogue by the Shapers if they were to come back today.
Okay, so these are roamers and we should ambush the roamers. Maybe check their footprints maybe?
Can I get a survival check from you all?
We all got a miscellaneous +4, right?
You all have a miscellaneous +4, yes. Wait, +4? I think it was a +7.
Yeah, it's +7.
Yeah. Anyone making that check, or... There we go, okay. I'm assuming one of you is assisting the other? Or are you going off in separate directions to check for tracks?
No,
Hmm?
Desert, are you still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. So I think Hawks shoot us with me since I have the higher roll number.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he got a 21.
Yeah.
All of this.
That bumps it up to a 23, and Marcus finds some tracks. Takes him a while to identify, but he thinks they could be dog tracks. They seem to be a paw of some type anyway. And he hasn't seen any other canines or felines.
You know, I've been thinking, Market. What are a bear be easier to kill than two dogs that spit acid or thunder?
Uh, well, a dog can be potentially put down with one strike, but a bear can weather quite a bit and put us down in one or two.
Okay.
And considering bears can probably do more than one attack at once, uh, I'm erring on the side of caution and attacking the weaker creature first.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, have you seen?
These
Yeah,
tracks
there was-
lead
there
off
was-
west from your current position by the building. Maybe a little bit south.
Guess we follow.
Kind
the
of
track.
this direction.
Yeah, let's follow the track.
Okay. Actually, hang on. No. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna need another survival check to make sure you stay with the tracks. Oh, Julian is right with you, and it's like, no, we're staying with this group right here. It takes you a couple hours to kind of track down what seems to be a cave in the middle of the forest. The tracks
Well,
lead
I don't
inside.
like going to cave.
Do you want a torch? Are you afraid of the dark?
Not really, just I really don't want to fight in the dark where I can't see, so a torch would be helpful.
Here, I give you a
Since
torch.
luckily I'm not using a shield, so the torch will be useful on my offhand arm.
Also, really quickly, can I get one more survival check before you gear up to go in? Oh. I didn't realize you had a plus 11. Oh, nice. Put some extra stuff in that. Alright, so, yes. These creatures seem to have been in and out of this cave quite often. But you're not sure if they're in there right now, based off the tracks.
Let's wait in the bush and wait until they come back.
Well, they could be in there, or they could not be in there. Are they nocturnal? Do we know that about them?
You wouldn't know that.
I say we
I
go.
mean,
We
If
sneak.
we wait in the bush, we can wait for either them to come out or them to come back in. So it's a
Yes.
win-win.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But if we sneak in, they might be sleeping. We kill them while they're sleeping. But if they're not then we ambush them in
Yeah,
their
but
cave.
my stealth skills is kind of trash though.
Ah.
As you guys are kind of sitting there debating, you hear in the distance, "Oh!
Oh, did they notice that? From what direction is that how we coming from?
Perception?" For desert, he believes somewhere north. For Adrian, you believe it possibly is northwest, but you have kind of crossed over a couple hills here and there. You are not sure if you trust that direction, or if it could be rebounding off a hill.
From inside the cave or outside the cave?
Hmm?
Does the house come from outside the cave or inside the cave?
Definitely
Outside.
from outside.
Okay, so let's just hop in the bushes or on top of a tree and wait for the dogs then.
Alright.
Because
Are you staying in a bush? I'm going to go investigate the little cave, see if it goes any deeper, and then come back and then hide at the entry of the cave.
Okay.
I think I'll just follow Adrian with my torch because I don't trust sending one guy alone to the cave
Okay.
because that sounds like a death sentence.
I agree.
So you enter this cave. It kind of smells sulfury when you enter. Seems to be a rather odd smell, you know? As you kind of carry on entering, repeatedly saying that word. Sorry. As you kind of walk in, the bends in the cave structure prevent light from coming all the way inside. Do you have some form of light?
Yeah, I gave him a torch.
Okay, I missed that. I'm sorry. In that case, the torch illuminates about 20 to 30 feet in front of you, I believe, somewhere in there. And after a couple bends, it opens up into this chamber, maybe 10 by 15 feet wide. And you see what looks to be two nests. It's rather odd that they're nests if these are, dogs. But they have gathered straw and bone in this kind of little pile. And you see a couple glints in the pile, some metal of some kind. But also, huddling in one of the piles in the back right corner are two little tiny dogs.
I ready to pull out my blade.
Yeah, I guess Clue got the other one. Could Grace the other one.
So
Thanks
you
for agreed.
Uh,
We can look at each other and we both pull out our swords at the same time, like, oh, gotta do what gotta do.
yep.
okay?
I know some people are going to go, no, not the cute dogs. And I'm like, no, dude, this thing spit acid. No.
I'm not risking it.
If
I
I
know
was a
some people will
druid
go, oh
or a
no,
ranger,
not the cute dogs. I want to make it a pet. And I'll just, please don't do this.
yeah.
Okay.
If I was playing a different type of character, I might.
DM is trying to pull at our heartstrings and just, oh, all these cute puppies. But no,
Well,
no.
sadly, the two of them are awake and kind of looking at you, but they don't seem to be attacking. In fact, they seem to be kind of shaken.